Shimano EP801 paired with a whopping 900 watt-hour battery. How far can we ride? That is this video. And riders, welcome back to Sam's Bikes. Well, you know we only talk e-bikes, and today is the extreme range test on the Canyon Spectral ON with the Shimano EP801 motor and that whopping 900 watt-hour battery. And what is an extreme range test, you might be asking? Well, quite simply, we put the Shimano EP8 in the highest assistant mode and loop my favorite downhill until we run out of battery. And why do we want to do that? Well, the last couple of weeks, we have been doing the extreme range test on every system to find out which is the absolute range monster. But today, it's the standalone video on the Shimano EP801. And riders, keep in mind that I'm not the fittest rider out there, and this is the extreme range test. If you're fitter than me or you put the bike in lower assistance, you're gonna get more autonomy out in the mountains. And before we crack on with the video, a massive shout out to Quadlock, who came on as a major sponsor like 2.5 years ago. I absolutely love my Quadlock, and quite simply, riders, Sam's Bikes is not possible without Quadlock. And the legends at Quadlock are giving you legends a 15% discount off everything on their website. Link in the show notes, check it out. Now let's head out to the mountains. Okay, so we've just hit 50% battery used, and we have done just under 900 meters of vertical climbing, which I'm going to say is pretty good. And we've been in the saddle about 1 hour. Average heart rate, as I said, was going to be around 120 to 130. Well, average heart rate is 125 exactly. And we've done about 15 Ks. So halfway there, let's crack on. So we just hit 25% left of the battery, and I think I feel a little bit of restricting. Not much, just a little bit. So we just hit 8% left of the battery, and I'm definitely feeling a restriction of the motor. I'm gonna say like, probably it's gone from like boost to trail, or maybe a little bit less than trail. But yeah, we are at 7% now. Now we're at 1% and we're not getting a lot of power from the motor. Probably like eco, more or less. So we're out of battery now. We're gonna roll back to the van and then back to Sam's Bikes HQ, which was pointed out last week. It's our backyard. Okay, legend riders, that was a lot of fun and a lot of work. Now let's have a look at those statistics. Riding time, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Distance, 37.78 kilometers. Average heart rate, 123 beats per minute. And the most important part, the elevation, so the vertical meters climbed, 1,753. Which is very impressive. So what did I find out from this range test? Well, I found out the Shimano EP8 paired with a 900 watt-hour battery is very linear. So we did 900 meters of vertical climbing with 50% use to the battery and 1,753 with the whole battery flat. So as you see, it's quite linear. And at 8%, you're gonna feel a restriction from boost to maybe trail or a little bit under trail. And then at 2 or 1%, you're gonna feel even more restriction from boost to maybe less than trail. So you really wanna be home if you're under that 5%. And what are my thoughts of the range of the EP801 paired with the 900 watt-hour battery? I think it's great range. I think the majority of the riders out there are not gonna need any more. Definitely I won't. But I'm also going to say, if you look at Shimano's offerings of batteries, I believe they only offer a 504 watt-hour and a 630, and they don't have a range extender. So this 900 watt-hour battery is a Canyon battery, so it's kind of a mix between a Shimano and a Canyon bike, if you think it like that. So I would love to see Shimano release bigger batteries and possibly a range extender. And now, how does it compare to the 7 other electric mountain bike motors on the market? Because we did over 12,000 meters of vertical climbing in 10 days to find out for you riders which is the absolute range monster. And riders, I'm really sorry to say it, but you're gonna have to click on the link below or up here in the corner to see which is the absolute range monster. And my final thoughts are, the Shimano EP8 paired with the Canyon 900 watt-hour battery, it is absolutely fantastic. I don't need any more range than 1700 meters of vertical climbing. For me, my standard rides are around 1500 or 1200 to 1500, around about there. So I would be happy with a Shimano EP8 with a 720 and above. I probably wouldn't be getting a Shimano EP8 with a 630 or smaller. Anyway, riders, I hope you enjoyed the extreme range test on the Canyon Spectral ON with the Shimano EP801 and that 900 watt-hour battery. And if you haven't subscribed to Sam's Bikes, please do share it with like-minded people. It really does mean a lot. And riders, you know it. Stay safe out there, and we're going to see you soon.